In this AudGram review, I'm going to be showing you a software that's going to allow you to create videos using simply text or audio in a way that you most likely have never seen before. And make sure you stay until the end of this review, as I'm also going to show you all the different OTOs and upgrades and how you can get a special bundle discount on the entire sales funnel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Mike Thomas. I'm a 7-figure affiliate marketer. I do these reviews every single day so that you can get the best deals in upcoming software and courses. If at any point during this review you want to check out AudGram, just go ahead and click that link below. Also, please like this video. It really helps out my YouTube channel and I appreciate it. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and bell notification. The last thing before we jump in here, I just want to show you my bonus page. I've got a ton of extra bonuses that you're going to be getting if you purchase this through my link. All these bonuses will be waiting for you right inside of Pay Kickstart after you purchase through my link. Let's take a look at the sales page here together. It says create visually stunning AI-powered audiograms to captivate your audience and boost engagement. So essentially what this does is you can actually take text or audio and turn it into these little animated videos that you can post on social media, post on Instagram, post on YouTube, post wherever you want, and just turn that text or audio into a video. Now they have a ton of different examples here on the sales page. It kind of just shows an image with an example of it and the little wave kind of thing moving here. Essentially, this is designed to either drive traffic to a specific offer, or you could even drive it back. If you've got a longer piece of content, you could use it to drive it to that piece of content as well. It has a variety of different voice options, like from 10 different voices, human-like AI voiceovers, advanced voice cloning, so you can actually clone a voice as well. It has intuitive template editor, template designs, so you don't have to start from scratch. The waveform animations, progress bar animations, you can have all kinds of different customizations. You can make it look exactly how you want it to look. It can be landscape, it can be a square, it can be portrait, depending upon the social media platform that you want to post it on. Step one, you just upload your audio or video, or paste a text into it. Then you can just clip out the audio that you want to use and check out, review the captions, select your template, customize your design, and export it. And again, you can take all that different content and create an endless supply of videos with those kind of audiograms that you can use in your business. So you can use these, you can go out there and sell these to people and create a little side hustle like that. If you use other software out there that does similar things, they have a lot of limitations on them and they are monthly. This one is a one-time offer for this. So I'm going to go ahead and play a quick video explaining this a little bit more. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you the backend area, the OTOs, and that bundle discount that you'll get access to if you click this little red button on my bonus page.
What if you could turn your voice into scroll-stopping videos that grab attention, drive engagement, and grow your audience? Now you can with just a few clicks using the power of AI. In today's digital world, audio alone isn't enough. Are you a podcaster, coach, or content creator struggling to get your audio noticed? Have you ever felt that audio alone just isn't enough to captivate your audience? In today's digital age, video content dominates, and audio by itself can often get lost in the mix. People are more likely to engage with content that has a visual element. That's where audiograms come in, combining the power of audio with captivating visuals to grab attention and boost engagement. Imagine turning your podcast episodes, coaching sessions, interviews, and even audiobooks into visually appealing videos that can be easily shared on social media. By publishing your audiograms on popular platforms like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, X, and Facebook, you can exponentially cast a wider net and generate more subscribers, followers, and customers. These platforms thrive on visual content. And by converting your audio into engaging videos, you tap into a larger audience base that prefers video consumption. This not only increases your content's visibility, but also boosts engagement, driving more traffic to your channels and ultimately growing your subscriber and customer base. Hi, I'm Mark Thompson. As an entrepreneur and content creator for over 15 years, I understand how challenging it can be to stand out and reach your audience. That's why we created AudGram, a powerful tool that transforms your audio content into visually stunning videos, perfect for sharing across all platforms. With AudGram, you get access to a suite of powerful features designed to make your content creation process simple and effective. It takes literally minutes to create your first audiogram. Here's how it works. Step 1 is to upload your audio file. Or paste your script text and allow AudGram to generate an audio file using one of our AI-powered, ultra-realistic voiceovers. Step 2 is to clip the most engaging parts of your audio, or keep the entire episode. AudGram makes it easy to highlight the best moments. Step 3 is to choose whether to keep your original audio or let AudGram generate a new voiceover using one of our ultra-realistic AI voice talents. Perfect if you want a different tone, accent, or style without needing to re-record. Step 4 is to allow AudGram to automatically transcribe your audio with high accuracy, generating captions that make your content more accessible and engaging for a wider audience. From there, choose from a library of professionally designed templates, select the format that suits your needs: 16:9 landscape for YouTube and LinkedIn, 9:16 portrait for Instagram stories and TikTok, or 1:1 square for Facebook and Instagram feed posts. The next step is to personalize your audiogram by adjusting colors, fonts, and adding your logo to ensure it's perfectly aligned with your brand identity. Enhance your audiograms with engaging elements like animated waveforms that sync seamlessly with your audio, and progress bars that keep your audience informed on playback. These dynamic features not only make your content visually appealing, but also significantly boost audience engagement. Lastly is to do a final preview of your audiogram to make sure everything looks perfect. Then export your video in the desired format, ready to be shared on popular platforms like YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Snapchat. With AudGram, you don't just get a tool, you get a complete solution that transforms your audio content into engaging visual experiences. Here are some key benefits that make AudGram the ultimate choice for content creators. First is to increase engagement and reach. By converting your audio into visually stunning videos, you can capture your audience's attention more effectively. Studies show that visual content is more likely to be shared, liked, and commented on, significantly boosting your engagement rate. Second is save time and money. Creating professional quality audiograms can be costly and time-consuming if you rely on freelancers or complex software. AudGram simplifies the process, allowing you to create unlimited audiograms in minutes with no tech skills and without the hefty price tag. Third is to enhance discoverability. Publishing your audiograms on platforms like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Facebook expands your reach. Visual content is favored by algorithms on these platforms, helping you attract more subscribers, followers, and customers. Fourth is to maintain consistent branding. With customizable templates, colors, fonts, and the ability to add your logo, AudGram ensures that the audiograms are always on brand, maintaining a consistent and professional look across all your content. 5 is AI-powered features. Leverage advanced AI technology with realistic voiceovers and accurate transcriptions. This not only enhances the quality of your audiograms, but also saves you time in the content creation process. 6 is accessibility. Automatically generated captions make your content more accessible to a wider audience, including those who are hearing impaired. This inclusivity can broaden your audience and improve viewer retention. 7 is versatile export option. Export your audiograms in multiple formats: 16:9 landscape, 9:16 portrait, and 1:1 square. Optimized for various social media platforms, ensuring your content looks great wherever it's posted. Unlike most competitors who charge hefty monthly subscription fees, often packed with limitations, we're offering an exclusive founder's license that eliminates the subscription model altogether. With AudGram's founder license, you make a single one-time payment and gain lifetime access to all powerful features. No recurring fees. Say goodbye to monthly or annual payments. Receive all future updates and enhancements at no additional cost, ensuring your tool remains cutting edge. By choosing the founder's license, you're not just investing in a tool, you're joining a community of forward-thinking creators who value quality and affordability. This limited time offer ensures that you can focus on creating amazing content without the burden of ongoing cost. Don't miss out on this opportunity to revolutionize your content strategy with AudGram. Ready to take advantage of this incredible offer? Grab your founder's license today and start creating stunning audiograms with a one-time payment. Click the link below to secure your lifetime access now. Transform your audio, engage your audience, and grow your reach with AudGram forever. Okay, so this is inside of your AudGram account. This is where you're going to be able to see each of the different audiogram projects that you are working on. So you can see on the left here, you have the creation date, you have your title, you have who created it. You also have the status, if it's in draft, if it's currently being processed, or if it's been completed. Then you also have the length, and then you'll have some quick actions here if you want to edit the project, change the name, or delete it. Now, one thing I do want to mention, depending on which version of AudGram you have, you'll be able to have what we call sub accounts. So this is perfect for agencies. So if you're an agency and you're working with clients, you'll be able to create different workspaces. And each workspace could be a client or a different project that you're working on. And then within that workspace, you could have different projects going on. So maybe you have multiple podcasts, or just if you want to organize them however you see fit. So I can click in here and go to each of these different workspaces, and it's going to show all of the different AudioGram projects that I am currently working on. So it currently is available for Ultra, as well as if you do purchase the bundle deal. Now, let me show you exactly how easy it is to create your AudioGram. So first things first, you're going to be able to click on create new, and then I'm just going to say this is episode 11 just for test purposes, and then I'm going to go into this wizard, and it's just going to walk you through step by step on how to create the AudioGram. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to either select the audio or you're going to paste text. Now it just depends on how you want to do this. So maybe you already have an existing audio, maybe you did a podcast interview, or you have some MP3 or WAV file that has some audio content on it. You can go in here and I could click on select file, and I could upload it into here, and it's going to create the captions for me. The other option is to paste text. And so you could either paste text here, or you could even have AudGram create an AI version of the script. So it's completely up to you. So I'm going to show you both. So I'm going to click on select file, and I'm just got this little sample clip, and it's going to process this. It might take a couple of seconds or up to a minute, depending on how long it is. So now that's been created. I'm going to click on OK, and I'm going to click on next.
Two most powerful components.
You can see it has uploaded the clip, and if I wanted to, I can go into the clip editor and I can start to adjust this. Now I'm gonna save. I'm gonna explain that a little bit in more depth in just a second. But let's just say for now I wanted to take this whole clip, and I'm gonna click on next. And what it's going to do now is going to create the captions for me. So just a matter of a couple seconds, it went in and it created the captions. So that is the first way that you can do it, is through creating the audio clip or uploading the audio. The other option would be to let's just do another one here. And so now instead I want to paste text. Or how about this? Let's go ahead and generate a script. And I have a little prompt here, so I'm just going to copy and paste it. So I'm going to say, write a 30-second script for an AudioGram giving one quick tip on improving email open rates. So I'm going to click on generate, and it's going to create that script for me. Perfect. Okay, so it says, want to boost your email open rates? The secret might be simpler than you think. Personalize your subject line. With email inboxes more cluttered than ever, adding a personalized touch can make your message stand out. Start by using this. Okay, so as you can see, this just created a really nice script for me. If I wanted to, I can go in here and I could edit it. And so once I like how it is, I'm going to use this, and it's going to add it into the area here. And then I'm going to also scroll down, and now I can choose from one of these AI artists. So we have lots of different AI artists to choose from. You can click here and just hear a little preview.
This is sample voice generated from this voice.
This is sample voice generated from this.
This is sample voice generated from this.
This is sample voice generated from this voice.
And so let's just say,
does it look good?
This is sample voice generated from this voice. Does it look good? If yes, you can select it.
All right, so I'm going to go with, we'll go with Roger here. And so now I'm going to click on next, and it's going to process the text here with this AI voiceover. So it's going to generate that file for me. Okay, so now we are on the, now we're going to be clipping the audio. So I could either take that entire audio, or if I wanted to, I can, move this around. If I only wanted a certain amount, I can do that. So maybe I wanted, from seconds 10 to 40. We also have this option here, which you can zoom in if you really want to get granular, or zoom out, or I can use up here in the timeline and be able to select a specific, time in there. But for this example, I'm just going to use the entire clip, and I'm going to go ahead and play it so you can hear how the AI generated voice sounds.
Want to boost your email open rates? The secret might be simpler than you think. Personalize your subject lines. With email inboxes more cluttered than ever, adding a personal touch can...
So you can hear just how realistic that sounded, guys. A couple other really cool things that you're able to do. So we know that a lot of you guys are going to be publishing this on social media. So if you click on duration, we actually give you kind of the predefined limits that each of these social media websites typically like. So like if you're going to do an Instagram reel, you don't want it to be more than 1:30, or a story would be 1 minute, or if it's a post, 3 minutes. So, or if you're doing like a YouTube short or a YouTube clip or a TikTok story or post. So we've already predefined these limits. So if you have a very large, maybe you're uploading a full-length audio podcast episode, and maybe that podcast episode is 60 minutes. Well, what you can do is you could actually click and say, well, I only want 15 seconds. And it's automatically going to provide you that amount of time. And then you can just drag it to whatever part of the clip that you want to capture. So these are just really nice little shortcuts that you can use to help speed up your workflow. Now, once I have the audio clip that I want, again, you can either turn on or off captions. By default, we leave them on, but you can turn them off. And now I'm going to click next, and we're going to go to the timeline. So now on the timeline, you have a lot of really cool options here. So first thing I can do is I can just keep this. If I wanted to select an AI voice, I'm just going to select. So if you just have one person who's doing the voiceover, all you need to do is you can click here, and I'm going to select, so let's just say Roger, and then I can preview the podcast, and I can just go to next, and it's going to allow me to go to the next step. Now, what's really cool is what if you had multiple people that are part, maybe it's an interview. And so it's two people, one person is doing the interview, the other person is being interviewed. So what I could do is instead I could go take that off, and then I could say, okay, so let's just say for this part, I want it to be, Roger. And then for the next part, like with the person who's answering, I could say, okay, well, this part. I'm going to say, well, this is Jenny. And then this last part is back to Roger. So you can start to split this up and have multiple people talking and having a conversation all through the power of AI. So it's really nice, especially like if you want to basically create full-length podcast episodes or interviews without even having to do the interview. You just have it done through AI. And so that's how you go and kind of slice up that timeline. And so the other option you do have is, let's just say I wanted to do a recording. I could say I'm going to highlight the text, click on record, and then we have a built-in recorder. So I could just use my microphone. I can insert my recording. I could start to record it, and then it'll just get added here. So I could do a combination of artificial intelligence voices as well as my own voice. Or you could even upload your own file. So maybe you already have a pre-recorded video or audio clip. And so you can do a combination. So it can be blended between artificial intelligence, you actually recording from your computer, or just uploading a file. So just for this example, I'm just going to go back to the kind of Roger interview, and then I'm going to click on next. And now we have all these different templates that you can choose from. So you can filter by 9:16, 16:9, or 1:1, depending on where you're going to be publishing this audiogram. And so I can just scroll through here and find one that I like. And let's just say that I wanted to use this one here. And I'm going to click next. And so now it brings you into our editor. So now you can edit each one of these different options. So the graphic, the text, the colors, do you want to use a wave? Do you want to use a progress? So I can go in here and just start updating these. So I could say, okay, I want this wave. Or if I wanted to, I could say, I want the progress bar instead. So we can do that. But for this one, I'm going to do wave. And captions, if I wanted to change the main text color, the secondary text color, the text font, the active captions color, which would be like, so as the the voiceover is being said, it'll highlight each of those words. And then you have your media. So let's just say I wanted to replace this, and I wanted to, I have this like little podcast graphic. So I can go in here into the timeline, and I could adjust this, and I'm going to say, let's put it right there. And then you have your text. So let's just say, for this one, I'm going to do secondary text. So I'm going to do improving email open rates. I'm going to leave the host there. And then you can see each of your different layers. So it's just like a normal canvas. If you wanted to move a layer above, on top or behind, you're able to drag and drop these different layers. And then you have your background. I'm going to leave the background just because I like that template, but you can change all of that, or you can just do a solid color. Now, what's really neat is we have this intro outro feature. So what I could do is, if I have a podcast, I can go in here and I could start uploading. So here's my intro and here's my outro clip. And so now I could have the intro play at the very beginning and have the outro play at the very end, and then obviously have the meat or the main interview or podcast be in the middle of this clip. And so that's really it, guys. So I can, I've basically customized this how I wanted to. And now I'm going to click on next, and I'm going to export it. So now this could take a couple of seconds, could take a couple of minutes, could take up to 20 minutes. It depends on how long. So we do have a rendering queue. So depending on, how much is in the queue, it may take a little bit of time, but I'm going to go ahead and click on export. We do work on a credit system, and I'll talk about that in just a second. But if I click on export, it's going to go ahead and it's going to add it to the queue. And like I said, it says 10 to 30 minutes, but actually it could take a couple of minutes depending on how the length of your AudioGram, as well as if there's other ones in the queue. And so now you can see here, it's in queue and it's next to render. And so I'm just going to give this a little bit of time, and I'm going to refresh the page here in just a second. And again, this is a pretty short clip. It's only 42 seconds long in total with the intro and outro. And we'll hear exactly how it sounds. So let me just wait a second. And actually, while that is rendering, I'm going to go and show you something really cool. So a couple things. You have the option to clone voices, which is really nice. Depending on which version you're on, if you have the Ultra or the bundle version, you'll be able to have this. So I can go in here and say that I have 5 people within my company. I could actually get a recording of their voice and be able to use them and select them as a voice to be generated when I'm creating an audiogram. So let's just say that John is our CEO, and we want John to be able to record some podcast interviews or just some audio content. John doesn't even need to be manually recording it himself. What I can do is I can click on Create New and say this is John, our CEO, and I can give him a little image if I wanted to. And then I could either record the statement right from within our built-in recorder, or you can actually upload a high resolution audio file of previous content that he has recorded, and we will have our built-in cloning engine be able to clone his voice. And so then when you go back and, I showed you before the AI generated voices, now you have a whole nother list of all these cloned voices. And you can do, the sky is the limit. You can really clone any voice that you want to, and now you can have them stored inside of your account. And so when I go in, I could just, write up some text or have the AI generate the text for me. And then I can select John, the CEO, and it'll output John's voice. So it's super, super cool. It's a really nice feature. The other thing that I wanted to mention is, so like here, actually before I do that, so like we did a couple here. So like Elon Musk.
Today, we'll explore a variety of topics to ensure this voice model captures the full range of human expression. Let's start with something simple.
All right. And then like here's Bill Gates.
Today, we'll explore a variety of topics to ensure this voice model captures the full range of human expression.
So you can see like how realistic that sounds. So just imagine doing that, deploying that for your clients or just your own internal team, or having like a virtual assistant go in here and create all sorts of really nice audio content that your CEO or people within your company don't even have to manually be recording these voiceovers. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention is we do allow you to add users. So if I wanted to, I could create a new user. and I could enter their email address, give them a role if I want them just to be a normal user or have full control, and then select which workspaces they should have access to. So again, if you have virtual assistants, if you have clients, and you want to give them access to one of these workspaces, you're able to do that. It'll send them an email, it'll invite them, and they'll be able to access the different audiograms or projects that are within your workspace. Now I'm going to go back to the dashboard and then we'll go ahead and download that rendered video. Okay, so it's completed. So I'm going to go ahead and download it. And we will listen to it here. Let me just let it finish downloading.
Digital Kickstart presents Off the Record, Behind the Curtain of Marketing Millionaires with your host, Mark Thompson.
Okay, sorry about that. I actually have to move this so you can see it. So now you heard the intro. I just paused it. So now I'm going to play the rest of it.
Want to boost your email open rates? The secret might be simpler than you think. Personalize your subject lines. With email inboxes more cluttered than ever, adding a personal touch can make your message stand out. Start by using the recipient's first name. All
right, so I'm not going to play the whole thing just so you can see, but so as you can hear, so we had the intro that played at the very beginning, and then we had the actual, the audiogram with the caption showing, and then it highlighted it. So really cool, guys. Like, it's super easy to use and very accurate. As you can hear, it sounded like a realistic voice. And as I said, with the cloned voice feature, that it just takes it to the next level. So that is AudGram. Go ahead and click the button on this page to get access to AudGram today.
Okay, so we're back. So this is the back end area that you'll have access to after you purchase. You can create all your different files inside of here. Now, there are multiple different offers after you purchase. First one, if you don't get that bundle discount, if you go through the traditional sales funnel, this will be 200% more credits, extended audiogram lengths, advanced AI voiceovers, voice cloning, 50 plus templates, unlimited storage, and the commercial use capabilities. So you can either get this for $27 a month or $247 a year. It's up to you on how you want to do that one. The next one is easily create unlimited high converting AI generated videos with easy VSL. So you can actually create VSL type videos with this one. This one's $197 one time. They have another one here which allows you to generate, customize, and perfect hyper-realistic images for your social media marketing. That's $97. And then the last one here lets you actually create, schedule, and publish on all kinds of different social channels. You can take that content and turn it into traffic. Now, like I said before, you can go through the traditional sales funnel, or you can click on this little red button. It's going to take you over to the bundle discount, and you can get a 40% discount and a one-time payment instead of paying reoccurring. So this one, it's going to be normally it's going to be $597. This one with the discount is going to bring it down to $397 and give you a huge discount on this here. Now let me see. It says bundle at checkout. Let's see what the final price is for this. So yeah, this is going to give you all the extra stuff here. Instead of being $697, sorry, it brings it down to a $300 discount, so it's $397 total. So instead of again, it's a one-time for this one instead of having to pay reoccurring by going through the sales funnel. So it's up to you how you want to do this. Go through the sales funnel, get the bundle. It's your choice. Okay, so what do I like about AudGram and what don't I like about it? If I had to say something that I don't like about it, just because you create these things doesn't mean you're automatically going to start getting a ton of traffic. It just doesn't work that way. This is just a tool to create another type of media, not some special thing that's going to save your business. What do I like about it? I think this is a neat idea, especially if you want to be able to create videos without actually having to have video. If you don't want to be on camera, if you don't want to talk, you can use this and have it actually create it all for you. If that's something you'd like to do, then check this out. Thank you so much for checking out my AudGram review. If you'd like to take a look at it, go ahead and click that link below. Also, please like this video. It really helps out my YouTube channel and I appreciate it. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and bell notification. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in my next video.